Welcome. How are you? I see there are a couple of people here. Not sure who you are though, so you're going to have to say hello, introduce yourself. I'm Chris Pride. I'm in Michigan in the United States. And it's Social Justice Sunday. So, feel free to make social justice requests today. All you got to do is go to my link tree and tap the fourth link and scroll down until you see social justice. I've got a whole social justice set that you can choose from when making requests over in the fourth link on my link tree. And I shared my link tree in the chat. It's also in the headline, so feel free to go over to Linktree, tap the fourth link, and check out my social justice set list and make requests. I think I'm going to start out with a song by Tracy Chapman. There's Julie. Hi, Julie. Is that a hug? I'm hugging you back. How are you? Are you getting lots of packing done? I hope the work people aren't keeping you up too much with all the racket. I'm going to get started with a song. Life I've always wanted, I guess I'll never have. I'll be working for somebody else until I am in my grave. I'll be dreaming of a life of ease and mountains, oh, mountains of things. Have a big expensive car, drive knifers on the ground, and have a maid I can tell to bring me anything. Everyone will look at me with envy and with greed. I'll revel in their attention and mountains, oh, mountains of things. Sweet lazy life, champagne and caviar. Hope you'll come and find me, 'cause you know who we are. Those who deserve the best in life know what money's worth, and those who sow misfortune is having mountains or nothing at birth. Oh, they tell me there's still time to save my soul. They tell me renounce all those material things you gained by exploiting other human beings. Hey, Crystal, who are you? Consume more than you need. This is the dream, to make you a pauper or make you queen. I won't die lonely, I'll have it all prearranged. A grave that's deep and wide enough for me and all my mountains of things. Oh, tell me there's still time to save my soul. They tell me renounce all those material things you gained by exploiting other human beings. Mostly I feel lonely. Good people are only my stepping stones. It's gonna take all my mountains of things to surround me. loneliness and pain. The life I've always wanted, yes, I'll never have. I'll be working for somebody else until I'm in my grave. I'll be dreaming of a life of ease and mountains, oh, mountains of flames. I'll be dreaming, 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 dreaming. I'll be dreaming, 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 dreaming. I'll be dreaming, 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 dreaming. I'll be dreaming, 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 dreaming. It's a sad song, but it's a sad fact of life for a lot of folks all over the world, struggling just to get by. So thank you to Tracy Chapman for shining the light on some social justice issues. I'm just going to keep singing Tracy Chapman songs until somebody asks for something else, I think. Hey, there's Macadamia Nut and Crystal Cat and Miss Julie 26. Several wonderful people here already today on the Street Jelly. So what do y'all think of Street Jelly so far? I think this is my 4th stream. Kind of testing it out this month to see if it's something we want to stick with. I'll be evaluating very soon. But I'd like to hear what your thoughts are. What do you think? What do you think of Street Jelly? I don't want to hear your thoughts about any other platforms, just Street Jelly. What do you think so far? Do you like it? What do you think? What do you like about it? Julie, thank you very much for the tokens. Appreciate that. It's very sweet of you. Still no card, Crystal. You can always just message me, you know. You don't have to send stuff in the mail since, you know, obviously it doesn't always get here. At least not in a timely manner. Who's M-Nuts? I see, Krista said, hello, M-Nuts, but I don't see M-Nuts. So can you see somebody here in the chat that I cannot? Apparently. Oh, you've got bad heavy winds in Iowa. It's actually really nice and spring-like here in Michigan today. It's warm. I think it's 54 degrees out, and the sun is shining. I'll take it. So happy Social Justice Sunday, everybody. Oh, M-Nuts is macadamia nut. Right. Just a little blonde moment. All right, what else do I have by Tracy Chapman in this book? I know I've got Y. Let's do Y. Julie says, I like Street Jelly so far. Easy to use. It's definitely a bonus, isn't it? Ease of use is definitely a bonus. Now, I've found that not very many people are willing to come on over here to Street Jelly to watch me. I'm getting very low numbers of viewers on Street Jelly. So that is kind of making me go, I don't know if this is going to be worth sticking around for or not. Because look, right now it's telling me so far I've had 9 viewers and there are currently 6. And I'm probably one of them. So there are 5 of you here, and there were a few people that popped in and left. Alright, so we'll just see how it goes. Now, I know it is early for a lot of folks. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon on a Sunday. But, I don't know. I don't know where everybody has to be at 3 o'clock on a Sunday afternoon. So I don't know if it really has anything to do with time. And folks can watch from all over the world, right? Although I'm told it's mostly Canadians. A lot of the Canadians I know are in the same time zone as me. Alright, here's Why. Tracy Chapman. Why do babies starve when there's enough food to feed the world? Why, when there's so many of us, are there people still alone? Why are the missiles called peacekeepers when they're aimed to kill? And why is a woman still not safe when she's in her home? Love is hate, war is peace, no is yes, we're all free. But somebody's gonna have to answer. The time is coming soon. Amidst all these questions and contradictions, there's someone who sees the truth. Tell me, why do babies starve when there's enough food to feed the world? Why, when there's so many of us, are there people still alone? Why are the missiles called peacekeepers when they're aimed to kill? Why is a woman still not safe when she's in her home? Love is hate, war is peace, no is yes, we're all free. But somebody's gonna have to answer. The time is coming soon. When the blind remove their blinders and the speechless speak the truth. Tell me, why do babies starve when there's enough food to feed the world? Why, when there's so many of us, are there people still alone? Why are the missiles called peacekeepers when they're aimed to kill? And why is a woman still not safe when she's in her home? Love is hate, war is peace, no is yes, we're all free. Yeah. Julie, thank you for the tokens. I sure do appreciate you tipping me like that. Thank you very much. Crystal, I see, is making a couple of requests. Thank you. Jen is here. Welcome, Jen. Thank you for the tambourine. How are ya? So, Jen, if you want to make requests, you probably missed my announcement. Just go to my link tree and tap the 4th link, and you can see, just scroll down until you see social justice. There's a whole set of social justice songs you can choose from today. I see Crystal has already looked, or maybe she knows them already from another platform, but Crystal's asking for Rainbow Connection and Imagine. And I think that sounds downright delightful on this Social Justice Sunday. How are y'all doing? Hope you're well. Thank you very much for the 4 tokens, Julie Marie. I've made 64 cents in my tip jar so far today, thanks to Julie. Alright, here we go with a request for Crystal Cat in Iowa. Single cat lady in Iowa, I might add. She likes the ladies too, might add. This is a Pride Crew anthem. Pride-a-doodle-doo. Pride-a-doodle-doo, y'all. Smoke 'em if you got 'em. I know Jen is. Why are there so many songs about rainbows and what's on the other side? Rainbows and rainbows have nothing to hide. So we've been told, and some choose to believe it. Ignore the wrong way and see. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. 2 more tokens from Julie. Thank you so much. We're almost up to $1. I'm hoping to make 20 bucks in tips today in 2 hours. I don't think it's I mean, stranger things have happened, right? Who said that every wish would be heard and answered, and wished on the morning star? Somebody thought of that, and someone believed it. But what it's done so far, what's so amazing, it keeps us stargazing. And what do we think we might see? Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. All of us under its spell. We know that it's probably magic. Have you been half asleep? And have you heard voices? I've heard them calling my name. Is this the sweet sound that calls the young sailor? The voice might be one and the same. I've heard it too many times to ignore it. It's something that I'm supposed to be. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. Thanks for sending fun emojis. You make me feel less alone. There's Julie sending a hug. Or is that a clap? Oh, I think it's applause. Thank you. Crystal is making some music and clapping and sending love. Thank you. Jen says sparkle on and has thumbs up. Julie's sending stars and say, oh, you're saying I'm a star. Well, thank you, Julie. Thank you, thank you. I'm glad y'all like that one. I better start writing down some of this stuff. Let's see, we got Imagine for Crystal. Is Black Velvet social justice? Nope. Can you make a case for it to be social justice, Julie? I dare you right now, or I challenge you, to tell me how that song could be considered social justice. And if you can make any case for it at all, I'll sing it for you. Why the heck not? Have I ever printed it out? I'm not sure. I could pull it up on tabs and see. Or I suppose I could turn on my PA and use a track. But I'd like to try to stick to acoustic as much as possible. Oh, all right. So more requests. Let's see. Jen wanted Perfect Storm. I know when you said Sparkle On, you meant Perfect Storm for the song request. And Fight Song. And I see Crystal's asking for Imagine and Blowing in the Wind. Crystal. Prada-doodle-doo, y'all. Carrie Westbay came up with the Prada-doodle-doo. You know, we came up with Prida-doodles, and then Carrie Westbay said Prida-doodle-doo, and I love it. So now I keep saying it. I know it's dorky, but oh well. All right, now what am I looking up? I'm looking up for Julie, Black Velvet. I'm just looking it up to see what the chords are. I don't know if it's something that I could feasibly play or not. Yeah, it's a lot of weird chords. So let us know, Julie, how is this a social justice song, please? Let's see, maybe if I transpose it. A lot of weird chords in there, Miss Julie. And not a whole lot of social justice as far as I can tell. You're going to save it for Karaoke Monday? Alright, let's just put that away then. No need to keep on looking. Oh, and Jen is also asking for Folsom Prison Blues. That's not really social... Well, yes, actually, I'm going to say Folsom Prison Blues is social justice because it shines the light on prison reform. We'll go with that. Folsom. All right. That's right. I do have Karaoke Monday on another platform. All of my live streams are at the top of my link tree. The first 3 links in my link tree are all live streams, and one of them is Street Jelly. Street Jelly is the second link, actually, and that's where we are today. All right. And, oh, I got to keep up with my repertoire. So let me just... I need to add Y. I did Y. I don't have the best memory either, Julie, so I get it. I can't possibly remember all the songs I do in a stream to add them later. Okay, so then Rainbow Connection. And now we're going to do Perfect Storm for Jen, followed by Imagine for Crystal. So let me just go ahead and throw those up. Perfect Storm. And Imagine. Well, I may as well add these other requests while I got them. Blowing in the Wind is coming up. And Fight Song. Now, Folsom Prison Blues I'm going to have to add by hand because that's not actually in my social justice set list on Street Jelly. So let me just take a moment to do that. Added to the set list. Alright, so we're caught up on song requests for that for now. So how's everybody doing? Don't be shy. Oh, I see 2 more tokens. Are those from Julie as well? 2, 4, 6, 8. Yup, all 8 tokens are from Julie. Thank you, Julie. I'm now up to $1.28 in my tip jar. Thank you, thank you. We are about a little over 1% towards my goal for this stream. But I do see that we only have 6 current viewers, and so I don't know. I don't want to put the pressure all on you, Julie. All right, here we go. For Jen in Bay City, Michigan. It's a song I wrote called Perfect Storm. And it's dedicated to all you liberal snowflakes. Insulting us, but they can't see the forest or the trees. We are, you and me, crystals of delicate symmetry, and no man's wall will stop us. We're a fierce and mighty breeze. The man can build a fortress from here to kingdom come. He can keep on building his wall, but we won't back down. No, we won't back down till there's an even playing field for all. So sparkle on, little snowflake, sparkle on. Let's keep fighting for the underdog. Sparkle on. Take my hand and march with me, 'cause together we are the perfect storm. We won't tolerate their isms in any form. Unity, diversity, and progress will be our norm. We'll illuminate the darkness and tear down all those walls. Come sing with me, we'll shine our light, and we won't back down till there's an even playing field for all. So sparkle on, little snowflake, sparkle on. Let's keep fighting for the underdog. Sparkle on. Take my hand and march with me, 'cause together we are the perfect storm. Let's keep fighting for the underdog. Sparkle on. Take my hand and march with me, 'cause together we are the perfect storm. Sparkle on, sparkle on, sparkle on. Sparkle on, little pride-a-doodles. So, we're currently at 4 viewers now. So, I am thinking I probably won't be sticking with this platform after March is over. Let's see, how many more times am I streaming on Street Jelly? Do I have one more after today? Yes, I do. I'll stream again next Sunday because I said I would. But I think that'll probably be it, because what's happening is I'm getting just a handful of folks who are following me from platform to platform. So really, I know that those handful of folks will be wherever I go, right? And thank you, I appreciate you. But we aren't getting any new viewers over here on Street Jelly. And so, and they're not favoriting me. The ones that have been here the last few weeks have not favorited me. I only have 2 fans right now. All you got to do is tap that heart up above my stream to favorite me. So I'm gonna stay where the most fans are and where the most tip money comes from. I'll be trying a new platform next month. I can't talk to you about it right here, but I will tell you all about it if you want to hear about it later elsewhere. But there's aspects I like about this platform, but I'm just not getting the views, and I'm not getting the fans, and I'm not getting the tips. I've made $1.28 today so far. Thank you, Julie. But really, it's like what I'm doing right now. It's equivalent to standing out on a street corner with my guitar case open asking for tips. So, and if I'm just not getting them, then there's no point in doing it. Okay, so where are we? I actually may stop live streaming altogether sometime in the next few months. If I return to, the whole nursing home circuit, I will probably quit live streaming. Just so y'all know. And I probably won't be doing public gigs either. I think I'll just stick with the assisted living facilities. If I even go back out into the public for gigs. I don't even know if I'm going to. But if I do, I probably won't stream anymore. So if this were lucrative at all, I would do this only, I would. So what's next? We got Imagine coming up next for Crystal. Imagine by John Lennon. He was a little ahead of his time, wasn't he? Folks couldn't handle it. Couldn't handle his radical concept of peace and love and unity. People just couldn't handle it. And this song, back in 1971, just a mere 50 years ago, was banned in several countries, I heard, because it was so radical. Can you imagine? All right. Did I miss any comments? I don't think so. I don't see any emojis coming my way either. Did y'all leave? It's possible. It's possible. I see 4 current viewers, and I think I'm one of them. So that means we only have 3 people watching. That's Jen, Julie, and Crystal, right? Am I right about that? Drop emoji to let me know you're still here. Honestly, I don't even have to keep playing until 5 if folks aren't interested. That's the truth of it. I can quit any time. Nobody's paying me to be here. All right. Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. All hell below us, but it's only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. Imagine there's no countries. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for, and no religion too. Imagine all the people living life in peace. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I am not the only one. Hope someday you'll join us in a world where there's one. Imagine no possessions. I wondered if you can. No need for greed or hunger. Brotherhood of man. Imagine all the people sharing all the world. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I am not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us in a world we'll live as Hope you liked it, Crystal. That was just for you. Next request is Fight Song by Rachel Platten for Jen in Bay City, Michigan. But first, let's see if I missed any comments. Jen is listening as she cleans the house. Okay, cool. Thanks for letting me know. Julie says, I don't know with new management and Joy having quit if there will still have a grand reopening party and like Zach talked of. Oh. Well. Sorry to hear that. I know, life is terrible for you, Julie. It is just every day something worse and worse and worse. And I'm sending you all the good vibes. I don't know why it's not working. I wish it were. I'm really sorry your life is so crappy, Julie. Really, really. I'm just going to send you all these good vibes right now. They're going to shoot right out your device, right at you, and put a big smile on your face. And you're going to just let go of all the crap. All the crap-a-doodle-doo, and focus on the pride-a-doodle-doo instead. Because we do have things we can be grateful for, despite all the crap-a-doodle-doo. Don't you agree? Don't y'all agree with me? All 6 of you? I hope so. Our attitudes are entirely up to us, aren't they? Our thoughts create our world. And if we keep thinking in those negative thoughts, guess what we're going to get more of? More negativity, because negative begets negative. Positive begets positive. Whatever you put out there, you get more of. And I would actually say you get 3 times more of. So if you are just radiating love and light and peace and unity and, all the gratitude, you're just going to get more and more things to be grateful for. Because, nobody likes a negative Nelly. And sometimes I turn into a big old negative Nelly, even right here live on camera. In fact, I would go so far as to say my last stream I was a bit of a negative Nelly. I was, and I apologize for that. I'm having some issues, but I'm trying to take my own advice. I don't know if it's working or not, but I have a lot of things I could sit here and complain about. You know what I mean? And you don't want that. Right? So let's do... Yeah, I remember you mentioned that a few times, Julie, that you would like that. I don't know if the songbirds are ever going to get together again or not. I just don't know. But I'm sure you could get Brighton to do it. Brighton's already out doing music at the church, right? Who requested Fight Song? Was it Jen? I think so. Yes, Fight Song for Jen. After this, we'll do Blowing in the Wind for Crystal. Oh, you are? Oh. I guess it's just hard to tell in chat. Like a small boat on the ocean, sending big waves into motion, like how a single word make a heart open. I might only have one match, but I can make an explosion. And all those things I didn't say, breaking bones inside my brain, I will scream them loud tonight. Can you hear my voice this time? This is my fight song. Take back my life song. Oh, I'm alright song. My power's turned on, started and now I'll be strong. Hey Matt, welcome! I'll play my fight song. And I don't really care if nobody else believes, 'cause I still got a lot of faith left in me. Nat joins us from Spain, everybody. Everybody say hi to Nat. She's amazing, amazing singer. Perhaps y'all know her already, I don't know. But everyone give her a warm welcome. Some friends that I'm chasing sleep. Everybody's worried about me. In too deep, say I'm in too deep. And it's been 2 years, I miss my home, but there's a fire burning in my bones, and I still believe. Yeah, I still believe in all of those things I didn't say. Breaking bones inside my brain, I will scream them loud tonight. Can you hear my voice this time? This is my fight song. Take back my life song. Oh, I'm alright song. My power's turned on, started and now I'll be strong. And I'll play my fight song. And I don't really care if nobody else believes, 'cause I still got a lot of fight left in me. A lot of fight left in me. Like a small boat on the ocean, sending big waves into motion, like how a single word make a heart open. I might only have one match, but I can make an explosion. This is my fight song. Take back my life song. Oh, I'm alright. I'll play my favorite song. And I don't really care if nobody else believes, 'cause I still got a lot of faith left in me. A lot of faith left in me. A lot of faith left in me. You're welcome, Nat, and thank you for the compliment. Nat says, love your version of the song. Thank you. Hey, it's Ann. Welcome, Ann. I miss you. How are you? Are you enjoying the spring weather? It's kind of warm. I need to turn on a fan because we still have the heat running up here. I'm afraid to try to shut it off because I don't want the pilot light to go out in case it gets really cold again and I need to turn it on, you know? So I have a window open and now I have a fan. So everyone, welcome Nat from Spain, and welcome Anne from Holland, Michigan. And Macadamia Nut is in Pinconning, Michigan. Julie's in Essexville, Michigan. Jen is in Bay City, Michigan. Crystal is in Iowa. Am I missing anybody? I think that's our entire audience right now. I think so. So, mostly Pride-a-Doodles, mostly Pride crew members. Welcome. I've got one more show on Street Jelly after this, before I reevaluate and perhaps try a different platform. So, I'll keep you posted. It's 62 in Holland. The last I asked Alexa what time it was, she told us, or what temperature it was, she said 54, but I bet it's warmer now. That was this morning. It's spring, everybody! Yay! And it's Social Justice Sunday here on the Street Jelly. I was going to say Pride Crew, but, well, we can still call ourselves the Pride Crew because we are mostly Pride Crew members right now. Thanks for the applause, Nat. Macadamia Nut, thank you for the emojis. Yes, I remembered because my wife is from Pinconning, Michigan, so I could never forget. All right. So what's up next? I think it's Blowing in the Wind for Crystal. Now, if folks want to make requests, all you got to do is go to my link tree and tap the fourth link in my link tree and scroll down until you see Social Justice. And there's a whole list of social justice songs you can choose from for making requests. I'll be here a little over an hour more. And I'm going to drop the link tree right here again. There. Check it out. So if you tap the link tree and then tap link number 4, you'll see my entire set list. Just scroll down a little bit and you'll find Social Justice. Alright, Blowing in the Wind coming up next for Crystal Cat. Anne, what have you been up to? Inquiring minds want to know. Julie, thank you for the tokens. I am up to 10 tokens today, all from Miss Julie. I have $1.60 in my tip jar now. Thank you. I'm hoping to make it to 20 bucks in 2 hours. That's my goal, is to make $10 in tips per hour. I don't know if it's going to happen, though, because we don't have very many people here. And some of you are not tippers. Some of you tip elsewhere. So, I don't know. Unless we suddenly get a bunch of new folks who like my music. Probably not going to happen. So, we probably won't be sticking around this platform after March, just so you know. We've got one more show after this. Here's Blowing in the Wind for Crystal, because I got to go where I am most appreciated. You know what I mean? I'll stick with the places where I am most appreciated. master man walked down before he'd call him a man. Yes, and how many seas must wide of sail before she sleeps in the sand? Oh, I hear you, Anne. I went back to the Y. We've been swimming. Oh, it feels so good. Can't wait to go back again. Yes, and how many times must the cannonballs fly before they're forever banned? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. Feel free to make requests, Anne. How many years can a mountain exist before it's washed to the sea? Yes, and how many years can some people exist before they're allowed to be free? Yes, and how many times can a man turn his head and pretend that he just doesn't see? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. I would just hit the do not disturb button, Julie. That's what I always do when I go live, so that none of the calls come through. But you know, I understand you're real busy, and if you have to miss the rest of my stream to take care of some stuff, I won't be upset. You gotta take care of you, Julie, and miss church today, and I feel bad about that. I feel like that would have helped you a lot. How many times must a man look up before he can see the sky? Yes, and how many ears must one man have before he can hear people cry? Yes, and how many deaths will it take till he knows that too many people have died? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. A little Bobby Dylan for you, by request for Crystal in Iowa. I have discovered, Anne, that it is a lot easier to move your body in the water than out of water. Like, it's easier for me to swim and dance in the water and just move intuitively in the water. I can do so many things that I just can't do on land. And it's just, I love it. Love, love, love it. It's actually a lot more painful for me to go for a walk than it is to swim. And I think it's because, you know, there's no weight on my joints, basically. You're virtually weightless in the water, and I have a lot of arthritis. So swimming is definitely my activity choice. So what do we have next? We got Folsom Prison Blues for Jen coming up next. Now that is not in my social justice book, but I'm going to say it shines a little light on prison reform, which is a social justice issue. So we're going to call it a social justice song today. I don't know if I'll add it to my list or not. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll add it to the repertoire. But I think I'm probably only going to stream one more time on this platform, so I don't think I'm going to really mess with it too much. The set list here. Okay. So now we're currently at 5 viewers. A total of 21 have popped in and out. We have 5 at the moment. And Julie has tipped me 10 tokens, which means I have $1.60 in my tip jar. That is where we're at. I have not gotten any rocker pins today or any awards. If you're watching from a computer and you got some coinage available and want to send me a rocker pin, I would love that. No pressure, of course. All right. Folsom for Jen. And while you're here, everybody, don't forget to tap the heart. To add me to your favorites, it looks like the heart is down below the chat, right below the chat. At least that's how it is on my phone right now. It's normally up above. Oh, it is up above. If you look above the video where it says the headline, Social Justice Sunday, and my link tree, right to the right of that, there's a heart, and it says add to favorites. Please, everyone, tap that heart and add me to your favorites, because before I went live I could see I only had 2 fans, so it's really discouraging. Crystal's blowing in the wind in Iowa today. Oh, it's your home phone. Okay, so it doesn't have a volume control? Is it one of those old rotary dial phones, Julie, like from the 1980s? Oh, poor Julie. It just gets worse and worse, doesn't it? All right, let's all stop and send Julie some good vibes, because she's having a shitty, shitty life, folks, and we want to make it better. So everybody, send Julie some good vibes right now. Here we go. Coming your way, Julie. Do we want to? I think we do want to capo this. I hear the train a-coming, it's rolling around the bend. I ain't seen sunshine since I don't know when, 'cause I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on. But that train keeps rolling, I'm down to San Antonio. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. When I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry. And Julie just sent more tokens. Aw, thanks so much, Julie. We're up to 14 tokens, $2.24 in my tip jar. Thank you, Julie. We're all sending you good vibes. There's Ann now. Thank you, Ann. But there's rich folks eating in a fancy and dining car. They're probably drinking coffee and smoking big cigars. But I know I had it coming. I know I can't be free. But those people keep moving, and that's what tortures me. Well, if they freed me from this prison, if that railroad train was mine, I bet I'd move out over a little farther down the line, far from Folsom Prison. That's where I wanna stay, and I let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away. I haven't heard a train go by in quite a while. Has anyone heard a train, or have I just completely tuned the train out? It just occurred to me I haven't heard a train while I'm streaming lately. Maybe they've changed their times or something. Oh no, Julie doesn't use a rotary dial. She uses a cordless phone. A cordless phone from the 80s? I'm just kidding. Remember the first cell phones that were like this? I used to have a big cordless phone, actually, that was about that size, in 80s or 90s. Time sure has changed things. Technology has come a long, long way. I mean, I remember when I was a kid in the 70s and 80s, and we all talked about having, these video phones, where we could video chat. Like, we all thought they would be on our wrist. Well, we got Apple Watches. I guess, maybe some Apple Watches have that capability. I don't know. Mine doesn't. But, we got Skype. We got this. Who knew? Who knew we'd be able to communicate with each other like this? It's pretty freaking awesome, don't you think? How far we've come with technology. AB is here. Welcome, AB. How are you? Now the party can start. What you been up to, AB? Are you enjoying the gorgeous weather? It's amazing out there today, isn't it? I know you're close enough to me that you are having similar weather. I know, Julie. It sounds like a nightmare. I think I made it through all of my requests, so if AB or Ann have any social justice requests, go ahead and shout them out. Crystal's mom has a rotary phone with the spin dial. Okay, is it a new retro rotary phone, or is it like from the 80s or 70s even, or earlier? We haven't had a landline in many years, many years. Ooh, let's do another Tracy Chapman. Since folks aren't requesting, I'm going to pick them myself. All right, got to add it to my set list here. I'm going to do For My Lover. Oh, hey, it's not in my repertoire. It's supposed to be. I see For What It's Worth twice, and no For My Lover, so I'm going to have to just type this in real quick. For My Lover, Tracy Chapman. Add. AB and Mr. Raleigh got out for a nice walk, and went for a walk today too. Not me. Not me, but I'm going swimming tomorrow at the Y. Can't wait. I think I only made it twice this past week, so I like to go at least 3 times a week. I'm scheduled for 5 this week. Hopefully we'll make it all 5 times. Because I feel infinitely better on the days that I swim. I've noticed on my streams, I'm in a much better mood when I stream after swimming. Oh, goodness. Interesting. Interesting stuff today, folks. Very, very interesting. Here's For My Lover by Tracy Chapman. Virginia jail. for my lover. $20,000 bill for my lover, for my lover. Everybody thinks I'm the fool. They don't get any love from you. Things we want to love. Every mountain if I had to, it's my life so I can have you. Every day I'm sucking analyze for my lover, for my lover. Don't be all better, tell them lies for my lover, for my lover. Everybody thinks I'm the fool. They don't get any love from you. Things you want to love. Every road never had to. It's my life so I can have you. Follow my heart. Leave my head to ponder. Deep in this love, no man can shake. Follow my heart. Leave my mind to wonder. Is this love worth sacrifices I make? 2 weeks in a Virginia jail for my lover, for my lover. $20,000 bail for my lover, for my lover. Every day I'm psychoanalyzed for my lover, for my lover. Don't be up and tell lies for my lover, for my lover. Everybody thinks I'm the fool. They don't get any love from you. Things we want to love. Climb a mountain if I have to. It's my life so I can have you. All right, that was Tracy Chapman. Thank you for the applause, AB. I can picture you and Mr. Riley sitting there with you, both clapping for me. Thank you. You walk every day, but today was really nice. It seems really nice, and I think that I should do the right thing, and after I'm done streaming, I think I should walk my booty out the door and at least just breathe in some fresh air. Agree? I think it's an excellent idea. Ann just said Galveston. Why did you just say Galveston, Ann? Let me scroll up and see if you said something else. All I see is that you said Galveston. Did you say anything else that I missed? Let's look on my phone, because perhaps I can see more from my phone. Let's see. Oh yeah, because I missed this comment from Julie. I wonder if a lobster, crab, and shrimp omelet would be tasty. I'm guessing it would. Yes, with a cream sauce. And that was a while ago that you said that. I can see that, Julie. Sorry I missed it. What else did I miss? Anything? Phone stuff, phone conversation. Renault, rotary dials, landlines. Anne still remembers her family phone number from when she was a kid and they had a party line. Holy cow! Crystal was going to walk, but it's too windy. She would blow away because she's a tiny little thing. I don't think Daisy would appreciate a walk either, especially not in the wind. So Anne said Galveston. Oh, the song? There's a song called Galveston? Well, I did not know that. But I booked a cruise out of Galveston, and it set sail a week from, let's see, what is today? Today's the 21st? Not a week. Okay, Friday, the 26th. We set sail a year from this Friday, from Galveston, Texas. And we're going to Roatan, Belize, and Cozumel. But I've never heard the song Galveston, and I've never actually been to Galveston. This is going to be a new spot for us. We've been to Cozumel, and we've been to Roatan, but we've not been to Belize. But that's what I spent my stimulus check on, a big Caribbean cruise, 1 year from this week. Next week, a year from next week, we will be cruising. And if anyone wants to join us, hint, hint, Ann, hint, hint, AB, I'll send you all the info, and you can check it out. Ann and Richard, AB and Mr. Riley. I bet you could bring Mr. Riley on the cruise. I bet you could. I'm not sure about that, but... Or you could bring a friend. It'd be super fun. It's Glenn Campbell. Well, I need to check it out since I'm going to Galveston next year. Oh, I'm so excited. So freaking excited. That is one thing, folks, one thing in life, you always got to have something to look forward to. If you don't have something to look forward to, then it just, I don't know, having something to look forward to just makes life so much better. So y'all need to get on this and book this cruise. I'll tell you, it's from March 26th through April 2nd, 2022 on the Carnival Vista. So go to carnival.com and check it out. But I'll send you information if you want it as well. But I'm going to write this down to listen to later. Glenn Campbell, Galveston. All right. So who wants to cruise with us next year? Anybody? Anybody want to cruise? It's so much fun. I guarantee you would all love it. And Julie, I know you don't think you could because you're a walker, but I think you should trust me, you could. There's plenty of people that are there with walkers or even in wheelchairs. You can even rent a wheelchair if you need to. But I'm here to tell you that as soon as you land in a Caribbean place, and that includes Florida, this is why all the old folks move to Florida, folks. The climate is different than it is here in Michigan, and your aches and pains just kind of magically disappear. You know, my arthritis is so much better in tropical climates. In the Caribbean, it's like I could be feeling amazing and doing all this walking and swimming and snorkeling, and then we get off the plane in Michigan, and all the pain just comes flooding back, all that inflammation. It's, you know, I really understand now why folks move from Michigan to Florida, or they have winter homes in Florida. I totally get it now. Oh, Anna's requesting Sound of Silence. AB says Belize is a big yoga place. Ooh, you know what I want to do in Belize? I want to go cave tubing. But they've got these really weird weight limits, and it's like an hour and a half from the port. So 3 hours of our day would be taken up in the car going from the ship to the caves. So I don't think we're going to do it, but it is on my bucket list. You've never been on a cruise, AB? Oh, it is so much freaking fun. It is like the funnest thing in the world, and it is the cheapest way to travel. It's so cheap. Let's talk about it later. I'll tell you. You won't even believe what an amazing deal it is. Especially, we travel on Carnival. This will be our sixth cruise. And they give you little perks, and it's just, it's amazing. It's all inclusive, too. All right, we're going to do Sound of Silence. Sound of Silence. But I'm very excited, and I know it's a year away. I wish we were going next week, but got a whole year to be excited, you know? and you got something to look forward to, it just makes life more worth living, you know? And if all my Pride-a-Doodle friends could join us from all over the world, that'd be so cool. Alright, Sound of Silence by Simon and Garfunkel. Coming up next for Anne in Holland. Just see if I missed any more comments. I think so. Okay. Interesting though that I see more on my phone than I do on my computer. I wonder why that is. Yes, there is food 24/7, Anne, and it is absolutely amazing. And if you're a drinker, they have a Cheers package that they're offering a special on right now. It's normally $60 per person per day, and it's just $60 per person for the entire 7 days, a little over 7 days. So, yeah. All inclusive. All right, here we go. The static is back? Are you serious? Hold on a second. Check, check. Check, check. Testing, testing. Check, check. Testing, testing. Well, Julie, our worst limitations are the ones that we impose upon ourselves. I've been told that I need major surgery. Lots of major surgeries, actually. I've got bone-on-bone arthritis in both my knees, absolutely no cartilage. I was told I need both of them replaced. I was told I need more back and neck surgery, but guess what? I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to do everything I possibly can to make myself as healthy as I possibly can, and the rest will take care of itself. I'm done with surgery. Done with it, no matter what they say. That's all doctors want to do these days, is give you surgery for everything. That's all they want to do. Not into it. I've gone an exact 360, I've done a 180 when it comes to medical care. I have. And I know there's some things I got to do, but I feel much better away from the doctor's office. I used to live in the doctor's office, and done with it. Done. Julie, thank you for those tokens. Hi, Macadamia Nut. AB says, do you have a fan on? Yes. All right, let's shut it off and see if that helps. Okay, do you hear static right now? I'm going to check. I want to see what you all are hearing. And the rest will take care of itself. I'm done with surgery. I'm done with it, no matter what. Oh, Chris, stop ranting. Okay. Well, I don't know where it came from, folks. I just don't know. I just don't know. So I'm just going to keep on going. This one's for Anne. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again. That's too low. I don't sing bass. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again. Because a vision suddenly creeping left its seeds while I was sleeping. And the vision that was planted in my brain still remains within the sound of silence. In restless dreams I walked alone. They're all streets of cobblestone. Neath the halo I turn my collar to the cold and dim, when my eyes are still and the vision neon light, it's clear the night and touch the sound of silence. In the naked light I saw 10,000 people, maybe more. People talking without speaking. People hearing without listening. People writing songs and voices never shared. No one dare disturb the sound and silence. Fools that I do not know. Silence like a cancer grows. Hear my words that I might teach you. Take my arms that I might reach you. But my words takes angels fell. And echo in the wells of silence. Are you glad you replaced it, Anne? And the people bow and pray to the neon guiding rain. And the sign flashed out its warning in the words that was forming. And the signs and the words of the prophets are written on the subway walls and the tenement halls, and whispered in the sound of silence. That was for Anne. So, are you glad you got the knee surgery, Anne? And are you happy with the cortisone shots? I try not to do too many steroids because steroids actually end up causing inflammation. So I don't understand how they even work. They've never worked for me. The best way I know how to control inflammation is to eat very low carb. As soon as I start eating carbs again, the inflammation kicks in and then I'm in horrible pain all the time. If I can keep the carbs really low, and I mean I'm talking like what diabetics should be eating, like less than 20 carbs a day, if I can do that, then I feel really good all around. But it's easier said than done. Once you stray, it's harder to get back on track. Hence the Red Lobster and Cheddar Bay biscuits we had this weekend. I had a $25 Grubhub credit, so it made it very affordable, and it was delicious, and I don't regret it. I'm still hurting. I think actually the pain that I'm in right now is still related to my COVID vaccine that I got on Tuesday. It triggered an immune response, as it should. My body is now creating antibodies to fight that little sucker. And so, yeah, it caused an inflammation response, and so all my arthritis has been acting up ever since. Both of my knees and my back and neck and hip and ankle and so on and so forth. So, got to try a little harder, got to drink a lot more water, got to swim as much as I possibly can, and I got to keep the carbs very low, very, very, very low. Because it works. And it keeps me away from the doctor. Keeps me away from the doctor, keeps me away from the psychiatrist, keeps me out of the psychiatric ward, keeps me out of the hospital, keeps me healthy. Oh, I'm sure, Julie. I'm sure. I'm sure you wouldn't just have unnecessary surgeries, Julie. No, I wasn't trying to say that at all. I'm sure that if you had your knees replaced, you needed it. I'm not trying to discourage anybody from doing what needs to be done. I'm just talking about, for me, personally, how I'm living my life these days. But I'm not saying that everyone else needs to be like me, because, you all have your own lives to live. We all have very unique lives of our own. And it's not like one size fits all, Although some things I think might be. But I'm also not a medical doctor. So I'm not giving you medical advice. I'm not giving anybody medical advice. Just telling you what works best for me. Oh, we're up to 9 current viewers. Some folks are being real quiet. Who's lurking about? We got Julie, Ann, AB, Crystal, Macadamia Nut. Let's see, we had Jen. I don't know if Jen's still here or not. Nat, not sure if Nat's still here, but that's 7. Did I mention Macadamia Nut? Alright. But that means there's still a couple folks lurking that have not said hello, and I'm just not sure why. But look at that, I'm up to 16 tokens and tips today. I have made $2.56 on this live stream. Nobody's paying me, I'm playing for tips only, and I have made $2.56 here in an hour and a half. I got a half an hour to go. I was hoping to make 20 bucks today, but doesn't look like it's going to happen. I don't know. We'll see. If y'all are still sticking around, I'll continue to play till 5 o'clock. But if folks start to drop off again, I might just kill the stream. Alright, so here's a song by Kate Bush. So really, what's going on? I'm trying Street Jelly this month to see how it is, and it's just not turning out to be the best platform for me. I'm not getting very many viewers, I'm not getting very many tips, and so it's just not going to be lucrative enough for me to keep streaming after March on Street Jelly, I don't think. I'm going to go where I am most appreciated. And I'm going to be trying another platform as well. I'll tell you all about that later. And I'll be adding a link to my link tree as well. That's where you can find all my links, is on my link tree. It doesn't hurt me, yeah, no. Do you wanna feel how it feels, yeah. Do you wanna know that it doesn't hurt me? Yeah. Do you wanna hear about the deal I'm making? It's your fault. It's your way. I only want to make a deal with God, and I get it. Places, be running up that road, be running up that hill, be running up that building. Say if I only cold. until you're a better story. Yeah, you. It's you and me. It's you and me. I'm happy. For you and equal, make a deal with God, and again it's all about places. Be running up the road, be running up the hill, be running up the building. So you play you equal. That's right, Julie. I'm going to try that one for the month of April. It's you and me. It's you and me. Being happy. Come on, baby. Come on, darling. Let me steal this moment from you now. Angel, come on, darling. Let's exchange the experience. If I equal, make a deal with God, and again it's all our places. Be running up the road, be running up the hill, with no problems. Say if I equal, make a deal with God, and again it's all our places. Be running up the road, be running up the hill, no problems. That was a song by Kate Bush called Run Up That Hill. Julie's having Dr. Pepper withdrawal. Oh my goodness. Crystal used to drink 4 cans of pop a day. Phoebe rarely drinks pop, too much sugar. I rarely drink pop too. I sometimes make some with my soda stream, but not very often. I mostly drink sparkling water these days because it doesn't have any sugar and it doesn't have any artificial sweeteners either. Although if I am going to buy soda, it's going to be Zevia because it is sweetened with stevia. It tastes good too. I really like the ginger root beer one is my fave. How are we doing on time? 24 more minutes to go. Let's see, how's the tip jar doing? Thank you, Julie, for the 16 tokens. I have made $2.56 today. Now, some of my viewers who are watching right now have very generously been tipping me on PayPal, and I really thank you so very much. So don't feel pressured to give coins here on the jelly if you can't completely understand. But thank you to everybody who is. Thank you to everybody who is tipping me on any platform. Appreciate it very much. Oh, I see, Julie. I see. Oh, let's do Poor Man's House. Poor Man's House. It's Social Justice Sunday. Good time to sing Poor Man's House by Patty Griffin. It is, if you ask me. Oh, hey. Hey, girl, hey. Don't forget to tap the heart. It is either above my video that you're watching right now or below the chat. There's somewhere in there, there's a heart, and it says add to favorites. Please tap it. Because right now it looks like nobody likes me. I only have 2 fans on Street Jelly. So please, do me a favor and add me to your favorites here on the Street Jelly, please, and thank you. Julie's got very cold Ice Mountain spring water. Well, that's wonderful, Julie. So glad to hear that. You know you've done enough when every bone is sore. You know you've prayed enough when you don't ask anymore. You know you're coming to some kind of understanding when every dream you've dreamed is past and you're still standing. Mama says God tends to every little skinny sheep. So count your ribs and say your prayers and get to sleep. Nothing is louder to God's ears than a poor man's sorrow. That he is poor today and he will be poor tomorrow. Hey, that's a poor man's house. Everybody get a look at the poor man's house. Everywhere they went before must have turned them out. And now they're living in a poor man's house. There's nothing like poverty to get you into heaven. They got a lot of wine and fish up there and the bread's unleavened. They got a lot of ears that have heard a whip go crack. Lots of missing toes and fingers and scars upon their backs. Daddy's been working too much for days and days and doesn't eat. He never says much, but I think this time it's got him beat. It isn't that he isn't strong or kind or clever. Your daddy's poor today and he will be poor forever. Hey, that's a poor man's house. Those kids are living in a poor man's house. They work school with the soles of their shoes worn out. Come home in the evening to the poor man's house. What are you chopping that wood for? Why are you growing that corn? Mama sold a brand new shirt and you're the one that's torn it. I guess it's for someone else's kid who wasn't born in a poor man's house. Poor man's house. Hey, take a look at that house. Everybody will live in a poor man's house. Seems like everywhere they go they find us out. By now we've been living in a poor man's house. That was Poor Man's House by Patty Griffin. I just love that song. Hope you do as well. Hey, Karen from Howard City. Welcome. How are you? Thanks for popping in. Will you do me another favor and tap the heart and add me to your favorites, please? It's either above the video in the upper right corner or it's below the chat. There should be a heart that you can tap to add me to your favorites. And I'm asking each and every one of you to please do that for me. Thank you so much. Let's see. It looks like Julie's starting to make some requests now that we're almost done. I see Don't Lie to Me, and this is me. Alrighty. Don't Lie to Me. Coming up, a little Miss Barbara Streisand for Julie Marie. Who's drinking ice cold water. Not to be confused with cold water. Ice cold water is what Julie drinks. I am drinking Breathe Easy tea today. And I guess you could say mine's ice cold water as well. I usually just call it water myself. Karen's doing great. Welcome. Nice to see you. You are in Audrey's crew over on another platform, right? Covers by Audrey. Now, I think Audrey also has a gospel channel here on Street Jelly, doesn't she? Am I right, Karen? Am I right? Is that the same Audrey? I haven't been able to check out her stream yet, but I think she does sing gospel on Street Jelly. Am I right? Or am I thinking of someone else? So is there still a lot of static? I haven't heard anyone complain about it for a while. I'm just gonna check. Yeah. Where's that sound coming from? I am drinking Breathe Easy tea today. And I guess you could say mine's ice cold water. It's not terrible, but it's not, I don't like it. But what are we going to do, right? I really need to turn my fan back on because I'm starting to sweat. So if that causes more static, let me know. I mean, it may cause a little more noise, but I think y'all are used to that, aren't you? Because, you know, in the summertime, when it's super, super hot up here, I have my fan blasting on me. Yeah, same here, Karen. That 989 exchange is pretty new. I'm 50 years old, and there was no 989 exchange when I was born. Julie has a pile of crushed ice in it. Well, I've got ice in my water as well. It's not crushed, it's just ice from my ice maker. We have an ice maker that is amazeballs and one of the best items I have ever purchased, I've got to say. Our ice maker. It is amazing. It's a tabletop ice maker, and it makes all the ice we need and more. Haven't done this one in a while, Julie. See if I even remember it. This is a song by Barbara Streisand, and she wrote this a couple years ago to the big orange turd that used to call himself the President of the United States of America. But we flushed that big orange turd, didn't we, Julie? We flushed him good. Why can't you just tell me the truth? Hard to believe the things you say. Why can't you feel the tears I cried today, cried today, cried today? How do you win if we all lose? You change the facts to justify. Your lips move but your words get in the way, in the way, in the way. Kings and queens, crooks and thieves, you don't see the forest for the trees. Head on heart, on our knees, you can't see what we all see. How do you sleep when the world keeps turning? All that we build has come undone. How do you sleep when the world is burning? Everyone answers to someone. Don't lie to me, don't lie to me, you lie to me. Don't lie to me, don't lie to me, you lie to me. Thank you, E.B. That's good to know. You can build towers of bronze and gold. You can build castles in the sky. You can do smoke and mirrors, old cliche. Not today, not today. Kings and queens, crooks and thieves, you don't see the forest for the trees. Head on heart, down on knees, you can't see what everyone sees. How do you sleep when the world keeps turning? All that we build has come undone. How do you sleep the world is burning. Everyone answers to someone. Don't lie to me, don't lie to me, don't lie to me. Don't lie to me, don't lie to me, you lie to me. Don't lie to me, don't lie to me, you lie to me. Don't lie to me, don't lie to me, you lie to me. That was a Barbra Streisand song called Don't Lie to Me for Julie Marie. Karen, you're way older than 50. All it means is you have more wisdom than the rest of us. Crystal has old ice trays. Julie has an ice crusher machine. Got about 10 more minutes, so let's see, what do we have? I know Julie had another request. What was it? This Is Me? Was it This Is Me? I think it was. I think it was This Is Me. It might be time for one more if Ann or AB or Karen have a request. I'm going to send y'all a hug right now. Okay, so I got to add that song, Don't Lie to Me, to my set list. Or did I already do it? Well, I'm going to add it. There it is. Did I forget anything? What did I do right before Don't Lie to Me? Does anyone remember? AB says AB is way older than 50 as well. Okay, well, AB and Julie and Karen are all older than me. And so that means they're wiser than me. So I bow to you in deference, my elders. Alright, so we're going to do This Is Me, so let's just go ahead and add it to the set list. And I think I'll close with Water Is Life, so I'll have one more original song in there. And then that should do it. Oh, AB's asking for something by Beth. Okay, so we're going to also do From a Distance. And that'll definitely do it. Okay, so we got This Is Me, Water Is Life, and From a Distance. And then we're done for the day. But y'all can find me very easily in other locations just by looking at my link tree. You can find out where I am every day just by looking at my link tree. Okay, This Is Me coming up next. Was what the President's House? I don't know what you mean. Are you saying you also requested the President's House? If you come back next Sunday, will I sing Happy Birthday to you? I sure will. Your birthday's next Sunday? How cool is that? Are you a Pisces? Or no, you might not be a Pisces. Pisces might be over now, or about to be over. Wow, time sure is flying by. The years just pass so quickly, don't they? I think next week here on Street Jelly will probably be my last broadcast on Street Jelly. I'm going to be trying a different platform in the month of April for Social Justice Sunday. I'm not getting many viewers on this platform, and I'm not getting many tips, so I don't think I'll be sticking around past next Sunday. But I will be here next Sunday because I have it scheduled. And I'm a woman of my word, and I like to be responsible and do the things I say I'm going to do. Here's This Is Me for Julie Marie. I'm not a stranger to the dark. Hide away, they say, 'cause we don't want your broken parts. I've learned to be ashamed of all my scars. Right away, they say, no one will love you as you are. But I won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us, for we are glorious. When the sharpest words wanna cut me down, I'm gonna see the flood, gonna drown them out. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me, look out, 'cause here I come. Getting marching on to the beat I drum. I am not scared to be seen, I make no apologies. This is me, whoa. Thank you for the tokens, Julie. Another round of bullets hits my skin. Well, far away, 'cause today I won't let the shame sink in. We are bursting through the barricades and reaching for the sun. We are warriors. Yeah, that's what we become. Won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us, for we are glorious. Pray to do this strong. When the sharpest words wanna cut me down, hey, hey, I'm gonna see the flow, gonna drown them out, hey, hey, I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me, look out, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I am not scared to be seen, I make no apologies. This is me, This is me. Thank you, Julie, for all those tokens. I really, really appreciate it. Julie sent me 25 tokens today, so that gives me $4 in my tip jar. Thank you, Julie. Really appreciate it. I was hoping to make $20 in these 2 hours today in tips, and we got 4 minutes left to do that, so probably not going to happen. Thank you very much, though, Julie. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, so I'm going to try not to play over. If I'd hit my goal, I'd be like, sure, I'll play over. All right. So, water is life. Maybe I'll just skip that and do the other request. Let's see, what was the other request? It was something by Beth for AB. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's just do From a Distance for AB. Is AB, thank you for the applause. Appreciate it. It's nice to see you see you. All right. From a distance for AB in Sarnia, Ontario, Canada. So we've had folks from the United States, Canada, Spain. Anywhere else? We got Michigan, Iowa, we got Ontario, Canada, we got Spain. Anywhere else? Can't recall. All right. Well, shout it out if you're from anywhere else and you're listening. I know we got a few lurkers. It says there's 9 current viewers, and I think 6 of you. So, if you're watching, feel free to introduce yourself. I'm Chris. I'm in Michigan. Thanks for popping in. If you got any tokens you wouldn't mind throwing in my jar, I would appreciate it very much. I'm busking right now. Just pretend I'm on a street corner with my ute case open. This one's for AB. From a distance, the world looks blue and green, and the snow-capped mountains white. From a distance, the ocean meets the stream, and the eagle takes to flight. There's Macadamia Nut with a big old hug. Thank you, Macadamia Nut. My name is the same as one of your daughters, Karen. Is it Kristen? It's Kristen, the way I spell it anyway. From a distance, there is harmony. It echoes through the land. It's the voice of home. It's the voice of peace. It's the voice of everyone. From a distance, we all have enough, and no one is in need. And there are no guns, no bombs, and no disease, no hungry mouths to feed. From a distance, we are instruments, punching in our common hand, playing songs of hope, playing songs of peace. They are the songs of everyone. E.N. Cool. God is watching us. God is watching us. God is watching us. From a distance. Oh, God is watching us. God is watching us. God is watching us. From a distance. I suppose I'd be on Washington Street, Miss Julie. Or maybe Sutter Avenue. From a distance, you look like my friend, even though we are at war. From a distance, I just cannot comprehend what all this fighting is for. And from a distance, there is harmony. homes. It's the love of loves. It's the heart of everyone. It's the hope of hopes. It's the love of loves. This is the song of everyone. And God is watching us. God is watching us. God is watching us. God is distance. God is watching us. God is watching us. God is watching us from a distance. AB, thank you for all the applause emojis. I love it. Hands up, clapping, fire. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, that's true, Julie. They do both get a lot of traffic. I think right downtown there on the corner of Washington and Center would be the perfect place to do some busking if I were doing public in-person busking, that is. This is virtual busking on the street, Jelly. Oh, I like that. I like that, the heart with the headphones and the sunglasses, AB. It's cool. Alright, so this concludes Social Justice Sunday on Street Jelly. I'm going to be doing one more of these shows here on Street Jelly next Sunday, same time, same place, 3 to 5 p.m. Eastern, here at streetjelly.com/ChrisPride. Folks, please be sure to click the heart today before you leave and add me to your favorites. That way you'll get a reminder email about next week's show. And if anyone wants to talk cruising later, just hit me up in Messenger and I'll answer any questions you have. Like AB and Ann. Alright. Thank you for the applause, Karen. And yes, I will definitely sing happy birthday for you if you come back next week. And there are other places you can find me as well. Here, let me drop my link tree once more before I go. Here in the chat. Linktree is where you find all of my live streams and all of my videos and all of my socials and all the different ways that you can tip me if you don't like to tip on certain platforms. I certainly understand, because some are a lot pricier than others. And so yeah, but we'll be talking. We'll be talking more. I'll keep you all updated on what's going on here. But next time I'll be on Street Jelly. Next and last time will be next Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern. So I hope to see you all back for that. Peace out, Pradadoodles. Pradadoodle-doo.